Hi everybody, I'm gonna do a little how-to of how I do my track surface on my track. I always get asked that question. So so starting out, the products that I use, just basically the base coat is this. It's a primer. Any flat latex would do though. It would have to be flat though to get the desired effect that you're going for. And then the white craft paint, and then black craft paint, and then these two little spray bottles. They're mixed 50-50 with water, basically the consistency of milk. And then of course I've just got a scrap piece of wood here that I already painted the base coat down just to kind of show you guys how I do it. But you know, it'll give you an idea of how I go about it. And of course you'll need a rag of some kind. That's just a microfiber cloth that I'm using, but I'm using the same cloth for both colors, so it doesn't matter, they get blended anyway. So basically that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll show you guys how I do this. All right. So I usually start with the black first, and this is just, like I said, it's just a little cheap spray bottle I bought at Walmart or whatever. But sometimes using the craft paints with these, they gum up the sprayer. So if that happens, I'll show you what I do to resolve that. I basically just take the cloth and dab it in there, and then just and blot it on that way too. It works either way. So I'll just spray some black on it. Then I'll just take the cloth and just basically kind of pat it out like that. And then obviously, if you want it a little bit lighter, or you know, I do the white too. And then if you get something that's too dark, if you don't want it that dark, just spray some more white on it, and that'll lighten it up. Or vice versa, if it's too dark or too light and you want it darker, spray the black on it and do the same thing. But yeah, basically that's what I do with this stuff. You can do both colors at the same time if you want. This one's, like I said, they jam sometimes and it's not working so good, but anyway. So basically all this is really doing, basically the flat latex, because it's flat latex, it's basically just it's staining it. That's what it's doing. The black and the white is basically staining the wood or the surface with the flat primer or flat latex gray or whatever color you want to do. This would work with any color really. If you wanted to do a dirt track and put some lighter colors of orange or whatever, you know, whatever colors. But here, let me show you what I do with this when it jams. So basically I'll just take the bottle like that and just put some white on it, and it works the same way. But you know, just kind of gotta kind of work it until you're happy with the desired effect that you're looking for. You know, I came up with this process about 12 years ago. I was playing with the idea. I wanted, instead of just a plain gray track, I wanted something to look more realistic, like concrete or asphalt or whatever. And you know, I just played around with a couple different things, and this actually worked pretty good. So I'm happy with it. It works good. I always get a lot of compliments on it. So you know, if you're looking for a realistic way to, or a way to make it look more realistic than just plain gray or black, or you know, whatever color you want, you know, sometimes, you know, I'll wipe it too a little bit, not I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it, just kind of wiping it a little bit, you know. And then, like I said, if any area is too dark, just get some of the white and dab it in, and it'll lighten it up a little bit. And then, you know, it's a pretty simple process, but you know, it's worked for me. I've done a couple tracks like this now, and it doesn't affect the grip. I get plenty grip on with my tires. Sometimes it looks a little bit shiny. Sometimes it, you know, it looks more flat. So it just, you know, it depends. I mean, you can spray it on the cloth if you don't want to spray it directly on the wood, and then you know, try and finish this little section here for you guys to see. But you know, it's looking pretty much the way I would do it anyway. But you know, I just wanted to, I've been saying I've been gonna do a video on this, and you know, kind of a how-to so other people can see. And like I said, it's very simple. It's not hard at all to do. You know, I think it just gives the track a little bit more of, you know, realism to it, and that's basically what I'm going for when I'm making the track. So, but I don't know if you can see that, but I mean, that's obviously not perfect, but there's a couple of spots here that are a little bit lighter than I would like. But yeah, you're basically just staining the gray flat paint. That's basically all this does, is this craft paint just stains it, and doesn't come up, it doesn't wear off. I don't put anything on it to seal it after I'm done. I just let it dry, and then that's it done. So, you know, but yeah, that's basically how I do it. You know, it doesn't matter. I mean, like I said, I'm using a microfiber towel, but you can use a terry towel. You can use any kind of cloth that you want. I do find that the microfiber, with the little bit of texture it has, same with the terry towel, it does give it a little bit more texture look to it when you use those, versus like just a soft cloth, I guess. But yeah, so basically that's how I do it. You know, if you're not, you can always ask me if you're not sure. You know, ask me questions how I do it, or if you don't understand how I did something, you know, feel free to ask me. I'm willing to share whatever I know. So I think that's what makes this hobby great, is trying to help other people out when they don't know how to do something. But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, over obviously a larger surface of a track, it would look a lot different, but you know, it's just basically, you know, the starting point for anybody was looking how to do it. It's not very expensive to do because of the craft paint's pretty cheap. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to give you guys a little video, and hopefully that helps you guys. All right, thank you.